And they've made a substitution. We've got Edoardo Luperi in now. Young fencer.
Luperi's a baby as a team, as you say. He's got this style where he leans over and tries to sneak it in there. He's a low guard all the time.
You know, when you think about it, you say he's the baby of this team. Well, Race is also 22.
That's right, huh?
And he's not even the baby of our team. Got a little bit too deep to be at the point back up on target that time.
I think Luperi presents a lot of arm and head and legs. He really kind of obscures his target as he comes forward. It was very effective. So a halt's called because Race has dropped his weapon inadvertently.
Yep, lost control. And if you can't hit them within the time that the blade would normally hit the floor, they're hoping Luperi can give a little spark. And he got a touch to try to get that going.
So Race came up high, and I think his point just missed because the guys leaned over and kind of obscuring his target, as I said.
Yeah. Well, you know, they fenced all the other three guys. Now you put in someone who...
he doesn't know what happened.
And he's looking over at his coach, and his coach is like, well, you know, there's one light you got hit. I guess that's... What are you going to say?
Wasn't by accident.
Nope. There's nothing you can do about it at this point. Wow. Another pretty touch.
So right in midair, he intercepted his blade and hit him before he even landed. That's how fast it was.
And because he did it so quickly, Luperi couldn't even put the blade on.
Yeah,
no light.
No idea.
I like what they're doing. They're stepping in, they're making the repost, and then because they're so long, they're going with, you know, the thrust and clearing the distance.
Oop, that was his attack all the way.
Except this time, instead of going back, he goes forward.
Yeah, we said that before. They'd like to change up the distance. Wonderful.
And unpredictable.
That time Luperi intercepted the other blade, but he hit in the mask, I think. Yeah, it was right in the mask, I think. I thought it was right. Yeah, I thought it was right in the mask. So does Race.
Well, he pointed to the mask as soon as he asked.
Oh, I guess Luperi's right. Race is trying to solve the problem with spit, and I think he did.
A little moisture there just to keep the connectivity. It's amazing what that can do in the electrical world.
It's faster than changing equipment.
Yep. Race just couldn't get that point on.
Still going off target. I think he's got to change his weapon.
Is it the weapon or the body cord?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Who knows?
They're going to try the weapon first.
So when the electric flow is a continuous circuit, when it's broken for any reason, the white light goes on. And so apparently the foil had broken, and so now he's just changed the foil.
Nope.
Oopsie. I think you're right. I think it must be the body cord.
It's the body cord. So they can give him his weapon back. They're going to run out, and they're going to do the old attach a body cord, slip it through, because that body cord is actually running underneath his jacket, and to have to take the whole jacket off and put everything back on would be a very long process. This will take a little bit of time, but it's far more efficient and effective than the alternative.
Yeah, so the electronics work because they're wired to a spring-loaded reel, which is lets the cable out and draws it back. At the end of each side of the strip, each have one reel. And lickety-split, Race has, with the assistance of the referee, has got his body cord changed, and we're ready to roll.
Yep. And it's funny because a lot of times people will see the reel attachment thinking, is that a leash to keep the fencers from going off the other end of the strip? But it's all for the scoring part. And you know, it's designed so that you don't even feel that you're attached. And that's exactly what Luperi wanted. Anything to break Race's concentration.
I agree with that. It broke the momentum right there.
Broke his momentum. Race was about to just finish that off. He knew exactly how he was doing it.
Very repoed.
Didn't break it enough for the Italians' benefit, but Race kept his concentration quite nicely.
I thought he took that blade and did the closing in